Here's Slippery Rock head coach Mike Bonelli. A 3-1 win over Gannon tonight in PSAC action keeps the team's playoff hopes alive going into the final week of the year. Talk a little bit about the team's performance tonight.
John, we played really well again today. We've had a good week of training, 2 good performances at Wheeling and at Pitt Johnstown at home, playing Pitt Johnstown at home, excuse me. It's just been a great week, and the boys are just figuring it out. I think we got our guys in there, and they're playing well. That's all we can ask.
And moving into the last week of the season, you'll have a non-conference game, senior night on Wednesday night, and then you've got one final regular season home game next Saturday against Lock Haven. Lock Haven clinched a playoff spot today. Where's the team's mentality moving forward?
Yeah, we know we have a lot of work to do in the PSAC to get in the playoffs, and we need some help, but it's senior night Wednesday night, and we have to send the seniors out in the right note. So we're really focused on Wednesday's game, and then we'll build for the playoffs. Like I said, we need some help on Saturday, but all we can do is control our own destiny and go out and beat Lock Haven at home and then see where the cards fall.
And talk a little bit about the turnaround that the team's had here. You mentioned that the team just seems to be clicking right now, but maybe a rough patch in the middle of the year, but the last 3 games have been phenomenal. The boys are playing together, 4 goals in one game, 3 goals tonight. Talk a little bit about the turnaround the team's had here.
I think it's a product of us seeing the alumni and just getting to see where the history of the program came from, and I think just the light switched on in the boys' head and just realized what this program's about. And a lot of our younger players are becoming, our freshmen are becoming sophomores and playing well, and I just think things are clicking. They're enjoying it every day, and it's a credit to our seniors, because the seniors never said die. We started out 2-5 in the conference, and we could have quit, and they didn't. They kept the team playing every day and driving the team, and now we're in a position where we have an opportunity to get in the playoffs in the last day of the season. That's all we could ask.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks a lot, John.
Here's Slippery Rock senior defender Alex Swartz, a 3-1 win tonight over Gannon. You scored the opening goal, a beautiful play, solo breakaway. Talk a little bit about the team's performance tonight first.
It was like we used to play in the past. We worked hard and just outplayed them overall.
And you mentioned, as we used to play in the past, sort of a rough stretch there in the middle of the season, but 3 consecutive wins and the team really rolling right now. 3 goals tonight, 4 goals in one of the last games. Talk a little bit about the mentality of the team and how it's shifted over the last couple weeks.
It's just the locker room's a lot happier. Once you get that 1 win, you just want to keep going with it. It makes everything a lot better, especially being senior year makes it better. And
playoff hope's still alive, a slim chance. A lot of things need to fall into place, including a win in the season finale next week. But where's the team's mentality moving forward into the last week? Senior night next Wednesday, and then the final home game the Saturday.
We're just doing everything we can to keep our chances alive to get into playoffs. We want to keep the season going as long as possible. Put us in a rough spot. Now we're just digging our way out.
And talk a little bit about your goal personally. Broken play a little bit. You took the ball around the about 45 yards away from the goal and beat about 6 people on the way to the goal. Talk about your goal.
I don't get to do that very often, so I had to take my chance, and the keeper left the whole back post open, so I shot it.
Outstanding. Thanks, Alex.